Congrats, guys. Made it to the end. Yeah. Didn't think, make it this far. So I'm the last of my tribe, and I'm in the end, which is great. I'm not scared of Caitlin, and I'm not scared of Jim. I'm gonna go there, and I'm gonna face the jury, and I'll hopefully win. I'm feeling pretty nervous, but it's just, some pre-game jitters kind of going on. As soon as I get there, I'll do well. I think I've got what it takes to beat Jim and Jesse, and if I don't, then so be it, but I think I can win this game. Yeah, final 3. This is really all that I came back to do. I came back to make it to the end, and not get 4th place. I don't know how the jury's going to respond to me, but I know I'm going to respond to them, and I think I can pull this one off. Welcome, survivors, to the final Tribal Council. The 3 of you have made it as far as you can in this game, and now the power shifts to the jury. 7 players that you had a hand in voting off will now have a hand in voting one of you the sole survivor. Alright, James, you can come up here and ask the finalists any question you want. Well, thanks, Jeff, and my question goes to the 2 returning players, in Caitlin and Jim. I'll ask Caitlin first and then go to Jim. So my question for you guys is, how did you change your game for the better? Caitlin, you can start. Well, thanks for the question. I think I changed my game by being a bit more social. I was able to connect back with David on day 1 and form a relationship with him because I knew if the theme was rivals, right? I didn't think anyone else would try to bridge the gap to their season mate, but I was able to do that with David, and it kind of helped me in the pre-merge a lot. And then throughout the merge, I was in a very good position with my tribe socially, so I was able to control most of the game and get votes on who I wanted to get votes on. Alright, Jim, how about you? Well, I think I try to play a more strategic game. In Honduras, I was more of just, extra vote for people. Didn't really want to rock the boat and make any big moves. But this season I was willing to make big moves. I was willing to work with Nate and Keith, the outsiders, and get something to happen. Some of my moves didn't work out, and it took a while for my game to get back on track, but I was able to get to the end this season. And I was able to prove that I can get to the end and be a good player. Alright, thank you guys. Okay, J-Dog, you're next to go. Alright, so my question goes to Jesse. You're the last of our tribe, so you must have done something right. How did you play your game different from everyone else that let you get to the end? Well, I think I played a good kind of under-the-radar game. At the start of the merge, I knew we were on the bottom just because of the tribe's 6-4 split, and the first thing I did was go to Caitlin and say, hey, I'm willing to work with you, and I want to work with you. And I think that really helped me get into a good majority position, and, I kind of had to sacrifice my old tribe mates in, you and James, and I tried to get Nate off at 8, but, that didn't happen. So I was able to just kind of hang in the majority and not really dictate the flow of the game, but just be a presence in the game and kind of just go about, being in a good position. Alright. Okay, Keith, you're next to speak. Alright, so I don't really have a question for you guys. Just want to say this. At the start of the game, I did not think any of the 3 of you would make it to the end. So, you proved me wrong, and you got to the end. So, congrats to you guys, and good luck. Alright, David, your turn. Okay, so my question goes to Caitlin. Why did you choose to vote me off at 7 as opposed to voting off Jim? Well, I think the reason for it was kind of simple. I knew that I would have to vote you off eventually because taking you to the end just didn't seem like a realistic option. I knew you had the legacy advantage, so I figured if you were to survive this vote, you're guaranteed final 5. So that's kind of why I chose to vote for you as opposed to Jim, and I also knew you were targeting me, so that kind of played into it as well. And I think it was probably one of my better moves of the season, blindsiding you at 7. Alright, that's really all I gotta say. Okay, Katie, you're up next. Alright, just gonna say this, I'm voting for Caitlin to win, I don't think the U2 really did anything of note. Especially you, Jesse, you did a couple of dumb things towards the end of the game. My question goes to you. Why did you choose to vote Mia off at 5 as opposed to voting off Nate? Well, it's kind of like I don't know, I think got in my head kind of, and really, I just did what I did, and it may have been dumb, but I think it worked out in the end for me, that I was able to make it to the end, yeah, I don't really know why I did it. Wow, okay, that's my question. Okay, Mia, you're next to go. Alright, thanks, Jeff. Yeah, my question is to all three of you. I'll start with Jim and then go down the line. What was your best move in the game, Jim? Well, I think my best move was being able to survive when David got voted off. David was my closest ally, and I was under the impression he would give his legacy advantage to me. However, he gave it to Nathan. So that left me in a bit of a disadvantage because, you know, I could go home at 6. But I was able to work with Nathan, and we were able to convince pretty much everyone that I had the legacy advantage, and they should vote for Nathan, and they did vote for Nathan, and we were able to take Katie out of the game, and that was probably my best move. Alright, Jesse. I think my best move was just kind of going with the majority, and at Merge being able to flip to the rival side, but also maintain connections to the rookie side. I was able to be in a swing vote position for both the final 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4 votes. I was always a decision maker, and I always made, well, most of the time, I made the right decision on who to vote off. Alright, Caitlin, how about you? I think my best move was just playing the game well. I was able to connect with everyone on day 1 and make good alliances that would help me in the future. I had lots of connections with everyone, and I also made connections to the other tribe at Merge. I made connections to Jesse, and I made connections to James. Of course, that one didn't really work out, but still, I was able to play a social game and maneuver my way to the end. I won 3 individual immunities towards the end of the game, which also helped me out. I think I played a very good all-around game, and that was my best move. Okay. And last but not least, we will hear from Nathan. Alright, so, you know, I really wish I was there at the final 3 of you guys. And, well, I don't think you guys wish I was there, but nonetheless, I don't really have any question for the 3 of you. I think I've seen your games pretty well to know who I'm voting for. Just good luck to the 3 of you. Congrats for making it to the end. And, yeah, may the best player win. Okay, it is time to vote. One at a time. The jury will come up and vote for who they think should win the game. And then, I'll read the votes. Alright, James, you're gonna start us off. I'm gonna be voting for Caitlin to win. I think she played the best all-around game of the 3, and I think she deserves this. This is a tough decision. I don't know to vote for Caitlin or Jim, but I'm gonna have to go with my man Jim. I hope he's able to win this one. Yeah, well, let's see if I can go 2 for 2 and vote in for a winner. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with who I think played the best game. That's you. I have tallied the votes. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person with the most votes will win the title of sole survivor and the $1 million that come with it. I will now read the votes. First vote. Caitlin. That's 1 vote, Caitlin. Second vote. Jim. That's 1 vote for Caitlin, 1 vote for Jim. Third vote. Caitlin. That's 2 votes for Caitlin, 1 vote for Jim. Jim. We're tied again. 2 votes Caitlin, 2 votes Jim, 3 votes left. Fifth vote. Caitlin. That's 3 votes for Caitlin, 2 votes for Jim, 2 votes left. Sixth vote. And the winner of LEGO Survivor Season 5, Caitlin, congratulations. Oh my god, this is crazy. After everything that happened, I won. It's just overwhelming, really. I thought I would beat these guys, but I didn't know. I was really just hoping I would. And to win, it's just the greatest feeling ever. Oh my god, that was just so crazy. Oh. And with that, our 5th season has been concluded. Congratulations to Caitlin for winning the season. And yeah, keep on the lookout for Season 6 news. I'm going to be taking a short break and coming back in 2021 with a new cast of characters, it's gonna be an 18-person cast, so we'll see how that goes. And yeah, until we meet again, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, like the video, and see ya.